It would seem that events have once more conspired to rob us of rest and recuperation, though I would wish it otherwise. I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The Fourth have already deployed to the area, and await the arrival of the Scions. Wilred will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilberd on our headquarters in Ul'dah. I shall take command of our forces there to be with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front lines.
I was about to say, we're just going to have a cutscene of him.
It's Hoary
watching
Boulder.
him walk up.
Oh, thank goodness.
I don't remember who was voicing him.
I don't think anybody was voicing
Your
Hoary
duties
Boulder.
take you to northern Thanaland, do they not?
We too.
Oh, go for it.
Wait.
Yeah. We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stone for a time. Flamen travels to Ul'dah, and we shall serve as her escort.
Does she do anything?
She came in and gave some really good motivational speeches to
She just like
Mimphilia.
showed up one day and like, it's me, your mother.
Bartender here. So there's that, I guess. I don't know.
At my daughter's
behest. Oh, is that you? Did you?
I have no idea.
There's
so many
it's been 3 weeks.
characters.
Just pick one.
We haven't
Unless we
encountered her
specifically
for
know.
like 4 months.
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to do her?
Sure.
I mean, you might as well.
All right. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations.
My machinations.
Why is the grandma talking about this? Threatened by primals and troubled by dragons. We need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front, or we shall fall. Why does this fucking elf wizard look like this? How extraordinary that that my little Arcia is... Ascilla is involved in such far-reaching affairs.
There's an L in there.
Minfilia's actual name.
I am proud that I might now stand at her side, not only as a mother, but also as her colleague. Are we paying you? Wait a second.
I don't know.
That seems questionable.
A colleague with influential connections. But I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger, even for one so familiar with her streets.
Woe betide the blackguard that so much as glares in your direction, milady.
What the hell? What was
What
that?
is that pose? Is that what Rogadins just do?
Yeah, that seemed way
that
too
just
sexual.
seems to be a Rogan thing to
That
do.
was
yeah.
that was weirdly thrusty and strange.
Yeah, I don't like that. What are you saying to this old lady? You trying to do her mom? What the hell?
I mean,
That's
to be
kinda
fair,
messed up,
first
dude.
off, we don't know how old Flamen actually is. We just know that
She's
she's
anime old and that she has
Minfilia's
gray hair,
adoptive
but otherwise
mother,
looks the
I
same.
think.
Yeah,
And in addition to that, we also don't know how long Mikote can actually live for. So for
I mean,
all we
Granny
know,
can get some either way. What the fuck?
I'm not saying that either. I'm saying
all I'm saying is maybe it's not a good idea to try to like hook up with your boss's mom. Like it's kind of a precarious situation in a work relationship environment.
She's the
if they work
predecessor.
for the Crystal Braves, they work for
Oh,
Alchemy, not
God.
Minfilia. So I mean,
She's the double antecedent.
oh no.
I shall be well protected, it seems.
At least they're gonna use
Oh,
protection.
Oh, hold on. Accidentally clicked.
Shall we be on our way then? That was his voice,
there
right?
it is.
Is that Waspinator?
Aspirator terrorize!
Antecedent shall be secure. Like,
Oh God.
uh-oh. Wait, what? He just walked up and nodded at us and walked away.
Oh man, the cutscene where we watch people walk away.
Now we're on the road
And
to
now we go
cerulean
to
processing.
cerulean processing.
Would you say that man has a blessing of protection?
Go away.
Comes in a little wrapper.
Oh, where'd you guys head out to?
Cerulean processing. Yeah, cerulean processing plant.
Yeah, I gotta hop on my bike.
Clicky, clicky,
You all want to hop in my
Clicky.
carriage?
clicky, clicky.
It's literally like
clicky.
I don't know, 30 feet from the teleport, so it's probably fine.
Ba-boom. No, I just remembered that I had this really embarrassing burping incident during a raid where
What?
I just burped really loud, but we're on push to talk, so I was like, whatever. And then everyone reacted to it, and I was like, who is that? And I just sat there silently, like not owning it, and not knowing how they, and not understanding how they heard me. Because I had set my push to talk to Tilda, so I was like, how the fuck did they hear that? I'm on push to talk. What? So it sounds like I just like pushed push to talk just to loudly burp in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the session.
So ridiculous.
I only eventually realized that it's because I have so many new hotkeys on my character that I mapped some of the buttons to like T and G and H and stuff like that. And T was my old push to talk hotkey. I realized that because I kept having to do like toggle talking and stuff like that for Overwatch via the like custom hotkeys menu.
Yeah.
I had set my tilde to my push to talk hotkey there, completely forgetting that there was an actual dedicated push to talk hotkey location in the push to talk settings. So both tilde and T were push to talk. So I happened to I happened to burp like exactly when I was pressing like adrenaline rush, and so it perfectly went through. And I was like, what is this witchcraft? Have they been hearing everything? I like sing to myself and stuff because I'm like alone, like because I'm just kind of bored.
So you're the kind of guy who not only sings alone in the shower, but also when he's just doing miscellaneous things and bored out of his mind.
Yeah, all the time. I especially sing in the car because then definitely no one can hear me. I'll be yelling the whole time.
But then you're usually singing to something rather than just,
I don't have to be. Sometimes
To the
I'm
ether.
listening to a podcast, but a song gets stuck in my head, and I'm just singing that song over the podcast.
that
Wait,
seems
what?
counterintuitive.
Stuff gets stuck in your head. It's what humans do. This is normal.
Haha. Human things.
Yes, we know. Go recharge already.
But as
Wait,
long
who
as
is
Nick
this
or
guy?
Marty never watch this episode, no one will ever know.
I mean, or unless somebody
Specifically.
tells them. As you have several viewers who probably can just, I don't know,
Who?
say something on
Wilrid?
Discord.
I think they genuinely don't know how to contact Marty to begin with.
I don't think anybody
Wilrid
knows
the
how to
big red
contact
dog.
Marty. Anyway, talk to Doodle.
Okay. Commander Levalier sent word that you'd be coming. A veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can't handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with the Amaja.
Okay, so
Oh
we
my
have
God.
bumped into this person before.
I think
But
so.
returning to the task at hand. The Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Rabon's push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing: getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. Pan. The Garleans could begin marching on us at any time. Pray speak with Lieutenant Edilenstein that we might coordinate our counter strategy. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it will be welcome tidings.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
They don't remember who you are.
Apparently we met them during the Eorzea incident, so
Shit, where'd you guys go? Oh, you moved like 10 feet.
We're
that's
gone.
the missile, like the random teleports like 15 feet is always weird. It gets even weirder when you're, teleported to an entirely different area and then you are completely
Yep.
disoriented and no idea where to go.
Private, my soldiers tell tales of the deeds during Operation Archon. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times. Who are you? But I fear more pressing matters require our attention. The civilian draftsmen, you see, have come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. And for some reason, it's your job to deal with this. No delegation. We are
well, you're private, so
we're all Kirk, no Picard. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices of Imperial design, no less, and you're, of course, the best qualified person for dealing with this. By my orders, the flame stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. Though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news of the latest developments of the Imperial army. I would once again ask for your aid.
Also, has nobody ever thought that having someone from the Immortal Flames handling explosives is a bad idea?
Whee! We do mostly blow everything up. We've been keeping close eye on that Garlean garrison, and 'twould seem that the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squads seen leaving the castrum are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They decided to take to the field and meet this assault head-on. I have appraised your fellow scions in the situation, and I'm heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pray report to Lieutenant Alain, and lead to your much welcome strength to the counter-offensive. Blah, blah, blah,
It feels weird talking to this guy when he's addressing you as a private, and meanwhile it's like, "Hi, Lieutenant." It's like, "Oh, okay, sure." And now talk to the dude that's like 15 feet away again.
Hey, getting your cardio at least.
No, I flew here.
I flew over here.
Jaws,
Fuck that.
lazy
That's carried by a
motherfuckers.
gorilla. Probably Andrew again.
Yeah, he was hurt
Glad
earlier.
to have you with us, hero. As I'm sure Lieutenant Edelstein has explained, the Garleans have deployed a small force of from Castrum Meridium. The main column assembles to the north of Dalamud's talons, but we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west.
Oh man, it's
all
the
the
entire
fucking
cutscene
characters
of
like
Andrew.
fucking goddamn voice. All
The
right.
entire cutscene of Andrew talking to himself. This is great.
It's a trap.
They wish you to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Ilbed. What is that salute? Okay. Greetings, Scion. I understand the commander bids you and your fellows come lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the Fourth should have little trouble contending with the aught the Garleans might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The Third was getting restless holed up in Uldar, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plant's defenses and add their numbers to your counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome. We've enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. Aye. 'Twould be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take this fight to the Garleans.
That was me. A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire.
Meanwhile, there are tons of, immortal flames around.
If there are no objections, the Scions shall join the Fourth and give battle to this main column.
You're with the Third then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hanging out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yuyuhas. His scouts should have a rough idea where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. Okay, bye-bye.
They were also here.
And now we go to Yu Yu Hase, which is way over
like
here.
10 feet
another
over
30
here.
feet. Jaunt.
Oop, that's the final Bahamut portal. Whoops.
Yeah, don't go in there.
That look like
You don't
usually
wanna
when I see
re-experience
that
trust me.
that thing, it's the objective.
And to think, there's an even harder version of that fight.
Nope. No, it's not. Delete from game history. Is that Rapidash?
Yeah, probably.
A pleasure to be fighting at your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and victories are wont to pave the road to greater coin. Now, this detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts, I imagine. We'll need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground, and make sure we root out all these would-be raiders. And seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I've assigned you your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. This will be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion.
Kill them. Off we go.
Mount Roulette.
You were
Nearby.
asking about Rapidash?
It is that one is a
it's
unicorn,
the-
but it's not that close.
This is Rapidash.
Oh yeah,
Kinda.
Yeah.
the red. Yeah, that is too many flame horses.
Let me bring out my ice horse.
Let's see.
Okay, so we are going to
Oh,
defeat
it's
the
right o-
Imperial
it's right
Squad,
over
which
here.
is all the way off in the corner over here. Don't mind me, I'm just going to sit.
It was so
once
small I
fly.
couldn't find it on the map.
Up
Who
over
knows?
here.
Maybe we'll be able to fight
Oh,
them.
it was real
Oh,
big.
we do!
This thing again.
That was startling. But it's still level, very low level, so fuck it. Can't even do my finishers.
Screw above them.
Boom, boom, boom.
V, whatever, whatchamacallit. The other viewer.
Well, that was hard.
Oh, right.
What?
There's a whole mechanic that I've had for so long but haven't been able to use that I've forgotten how to use it.
Which is?
There's a sword meter that fills up over time when I do certain
Oh, yeah,
things,
you haven't
and
been using it.
one,
Oh,
of, one of
your-
these buttons
yeah.
somewhere activates it, but I forgot
Oh,
which
that's
one.
your positionals. You have to do positions
No,
to
it's
get
not a.
points
It's not
for
a.
rat.
The existing one's just a damage
No,
buff,
the-
so it's incredibly boring, and that's the only one
Blade
so
gauge.
far. But every time we do anything, it de-levels me again, so I can't use it. So I've still never used it after like months of having it.
Well, to be fair, every dungeon and instance is going to be level 50 until they get into Heavensward, so you're not going to be able to use it much unless we're on the overworld.
But the fights don't last long enough here. Hooray!
Our goal is to get out of ARR for once and for all.
You seem grim, Scion. I'll take that to mean between us, more than a few Garleans won't be making it back to the castrum. These Imperials, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another of those Magitech horrors. It is time we bid this war-torn land farewell. I will contact the Fourth and let Lieutenant Alian know that the West is now clear. I would appreciate it if you would do the same when you report to Lieutenant Edelstein.
Now I go slightly over there again.
You know, I just realized I should start pronouncing it the Canadian way instead of the American way.
Sorry.
No, lieutenant. Because up here in Canada, it's pronounced lieutenant.
Are you
That's
Scottish?
That's a different spelt word.
Don't look at me. That's
Aluminium.
yeah. It's lieutenant here, and I think in the UK it's the same as well. I want to say.
Private, what news of the Garleans? Bar, 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 bar.
They're raiding party to know more, then. Excellent. You defeated like 3 units after 10 minutes of exposition. Yeah, the Amagina engineers will be most relieved to hear the planet is no longer in any immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance. You must be anxious for a word of your fellows. Lieutenant Alian has reported a sound victory over the main column and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. All but one, that is. The Rogadin lady with the large axe. It appears she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. I know not what task keeps her from returning to civilization, but Northern Thanalan is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sword such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if I could check in on her before you continue on your way.
So here we go. And that is where? Moonbrita is... Oh yeah, just over here.
Oh my god, we have so many more quests to do. Blah.
It's a long game, and all of it's essential to the narrative. Oh, die.
But what if it wasn't essential to the narrative? Also, oh my god, that T-Rex flying looks terrifying.
Oh, the flying T-Rex, yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Hold on, I won't be a second. The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe. I know, as Eorzea never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one. And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it? Aye, that ought to do it. So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting. Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
He senses me. A useful talent.
Hanasian, are they onto us?
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Garlean, keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth. Meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales. And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of Lahabrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Oh, bugger.
Do settle down. You must concede that I acted in self-defense. But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light. Oh dear. Could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
What did that bastard want with us? Nabrialis, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet, unconscious. But this staff, you say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff. Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Do.
Sneaky T-Rex behind Andrew.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't get how T-Rexes fly.
Magic.
Aetherite. Or Aether power.
An entire organization
I guess.
of identical looking people is not going to help my memory.
What, you mean you don't remember all the names of
full-body
the Organization 13?
A full body robe with a fucking mask. You know, the people in Organization 13 look like a bunch of unique anime characters.
Only when they take their hoods off.
Like that one that was the guy from Bleach, Rukia's child friend.
What is that supposed to mean? There's a lot of Bleach characters that look like Organization 13 members.
No, Rukia's childhood friend is in Organization 13. Do you remember?
Oh.
I feel like I haven't gotten to that point in Bleach. Then again,
He's
What?
He's
It's
in
like
the
the
first. He's
beginning.
like the first arc.
No.
Yeah, the Soul Society
Organization
arc.
13 reference, I don't recall.
No, Organization 13 is from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
It's
that's why I don't
another
recognize it.
Square Enix property with a bunch of
Got
people
it.
in black robes that are an evil organization. I'm like, cool, but then they all take their hoods off and they're a bunch of original character do not steals. I need them to get to that phase where they all look like that guy with the gem in his forehead that wore like red dragon armor, because at least then you can remember them.
Oh,
not their names, but I'll remember them.
Nero. I can't remember his full name. Nero something or other.
Brita is here, and she's saying you're here. Think that was Andrew?
Yeah, it was.
He's dead.
What?
Again, you're up, dude.
It's a voiced cutscene.
No, it's not.
What? What? Why am I in a cutscene?
Are you not in the Rising Stones with us?
I am.
Just skip past her saying you're here.
I might have.
Yeah, he's just past this already. All right. Well,
Okay.
you're here. Oh, he skipped a lot of dialogue. I guess I'll just mute. Master Lersois' staff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now. He just mashed through that cutscene, I guess. He's good at the cold co-op thing.
You two.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull and quite incapable of barring my entry.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you. The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain.
But you've been here multiple times. Oh, that was the white-robed guys, which is different for some reason, probably. I guess.
My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on.
You're gonna give me a rule and immediately introduce several exceptions to it, okay.
But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
You will not harm her!
Moonbreeder!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Thanks for the help, me.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
Chrysalis now available. New dungeon again? Coming at us rapid fire. Bloop. Alright, now we're all back on the same page.
This is an 8-man, by the way.
Oh!
Yep.
Should we go to the jointed column? Voice chat.
Is there enough people available?
We have Kana, we have Emerald, we have Dreyfus, we've got us 4. So technically we're only missing 1. So.
Yeah, and we can always random fill that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
It's like, please
Swapping
go
over.
in after them. Oh my god. And then I just walk out the front door and leave. Him and Britta enjoyed dying on the floor or whatever.
Kana's probably not gonna join.
Kana's right there.
No, I mean in voice chat.
Oh, right.
Is it Tani Dura? What's our tank setup? Yeah.
Okay.
I might have another tank for us.
Well, I can always tank as well.
Same.
I can tank, Emerald can tank. I can
Yeah, I can tank.
heal. I can do any role, so.
I think
Whatever's
Zatani is the person who's been kind of around the stream the whole time. The one that's the Wanderer, I think. Yeah, it is.
Okay, I can invite them as well. So we'll have.
Yeah, they're right out front of. Well, they're in the bar.
Oh, in Revenant Stole.
Yeah, right in front of the door. And so what to call it?
Head out here real quick, and I'll send them an invite. Artemis, one in the chicken suit. Yep. Okay. Perfect. All right, there's our full 8-man. 2 healers, 4 DPS, 2 tanks.
Nice.
And it is the Chrysalis.
Keith,
It's no-
quick
I
question.
think nobody's
Do you
here.
have limit break available on your bar? Oh wait, yes you do. I know you do. Never mind.
Yeah.
I
We
think
will
we
save.
got that sorted out.
Yeah, we'll save LB3 for when we get. You know, we'll go into it when the fight comes. When it comes up in the fight.
Nobody was in the guild hall.
Oh. Damn it. Of course. You're hot mic in there, Dreyfus, a bit.
Oh yeah, hold on.
All right. There's a
I
bit of
don't
cutscene,
remember
so
much of this. Oh, quiet.
there's probably gonna be some dialogue. Or not, I guess.
I mean, we did just do a cutscene, I guess. The guy introduces his name, tells his evil plan. I guess now we kill him. Right to the point.
Yeah.
I don't remember how this works. It's
This
been
is
a
the place
long
I
I
used to put the
hate
time.
this
thumbnail.
fight. I hate this fight
Unknowingly.
so
Very creepy with Menphilia.
much. Yeah. All right. Everybody ready?
Go, go,
Sure.
go.
Yup.
Do it.
Looks like Texas and Tenny's main tanking.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, so I probably.
Yeah, it's not. The first phase is self-explanatory. Let me put it to you that way.
I don't remember this at all.
Press buttons do damage, Artemis.
Sounds about right. Well, actually, I'm healer, so press buttons heal, then do damage.
Teleport number 1. All right, so you're gonna alternate red and greenish, bluish orbs to
Oh god, it's this.
toggle the physical and magic vulnerability.
Okay.
I got a
Try
red,
not
so I
to
need
hit-
a black.
If you hit too many of the same kind, you will eventually die. So don't do that.
How do you wait? How do I know which one I'm supposed to hit?
Yeah, I have no idea what he meant by that.
The bluish ones are physical. The reddish ones are magic.
And why do you use them?
You don't want them to get to the center.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If they do, it does raid wide damage.
You just have to do red, black, red, black. Otherwise, if you do red, 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 you dead.
Yeah.
Or black, 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 you die.
Or if you have too many
Gotcha.
stacks, this blast will kill you as well.
Well, I didn't
Ouchie.
do anything. What a weakling.
Most of us are over geared. So.
Pathetic.
My sword is gone again. One day I'll use that mechanic.
You one day will have access to it. Eventually.
On a timeline far away. Aw, Thayer's not here, so I can't playfully pull him around.
You can't misuse rescue. I'm sorry.
Can't.
I mean, you could, but
I could.
question is to who.
I'm thinking Emerald. He's nice and far away, and well, it feels wrong to put a carbuncle on a leash.
Oh, ran into that.
Oh fuck! There,
Wait.
Benny.
I love that chicken outfit.
That's the
You can
Easter
get your
event.
own.
Yeah.
Oh, but I can't wear the hat, can I?
No.
No, you can.
Damn it.
The price you pay
Oh wait.
for
Oh
rabbit
right. I
ears.
forgot the Vieira.
You should have just
I
stayed a
forgot about
Rogadin
that.
forever.
You mean a Rothgar?
I
Yeah.
think I just did black.
No,
Oof.
he was a Rogadin.
Yeah, my main
When
was a
he
rogue.
played
Oh,
Rothgar
right.
didn't exist.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm gonna take a second red one. Ow!
Take
Kiana, no!
the same.
Get up!
I just forgot what color I did last.
That was gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt a lot.
Oh no, wore off. Never mind. I'm fine.
Alright, come on, heal Kana, heal Kana. I need the other healer.
There, I'll hit my mana ward so
Ouchie.
you don't have to heal as many people.
Alright, we're good.
I am the tank now.
The
Yeah,
carbuncle is the
am.
captain.
I am the tank. That's the problem.
Uh,
Yes. And now
Oh yeah, you stole aggro from.
How do I get it now?
You're healing. AoE generates a
attacking!
lot of aggro, man.
I was attacking, not healing. Now I'm healing.
Regen?
I think
Regen
they may
could
have
do
dropped
it.
tank stance by mistake.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. Okay, here we go. Here's the second phase of the fight. This one we're probably gonna have to explain.
I would recommend popping sprint before you go in.
I should probably pop that now.
Yeah, Keith is gonna have to LB the ethereal tear when it appears. Everybody else is gonna focus on
What does
running
LB
underneath
mean?
these
Oh, limit
meteors
break.
and absorbing
No,
damage.
only tanks
Oh,
and
yeah.
healers can get those.
The
Everyone
ethereal
else is gonna
tear.
take too much damage from them.
I got the other one.
So they're soaking
Everyone
the
else
meteor.
just DPS the tear. Keith, do the
And so
honors.
I limit break this.
Limit break.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm not gonna survive that.
It's
There we go.
it's
And everybody
gone.
gets sucked in. All right, we're good.
I'm dead. Oh, why is everyone standing on me?
I
So
believe the
rude.
damage is split, however, with whoever stands underneath it. I don't think it's specifically just. Oh, either way, it's fine. Artemis can stay dead for now. It's fine. And we're done.
Da, 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 da,
Cutscene.
Keith's armor looks good.
Yeah, the reason you pop sprint before going into the rift in the center is when you enter the rift, it multiplies the duration of all of your buffs and debuffs by 10.
Cutscene.
Man, I'm surprised there's no dialogue yet. There probably will be at some point soon, ish.
It's the armor you guys all worked for.
Okay, off to the exit for the cutscene.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come? Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, scions.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
What trickery is this? No. No! Cannot! No!
Use Tube Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free! Concentrate. Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the Blade of Light. Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me! I shall make you pay for your insolence!
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light. Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
If only we had a bit more ether.
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
Master Louisoix, I understand now. The choice you made in death. There is life. Farewell, Eorzea. You damned old coot.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Moonbreeder. She's gone. You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead. This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Minfilia, are you all right?
I am.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
She gave her life to temper the Blade of Light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Eorzea know?
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Garlean motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Garlean behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louisoix's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart. Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end? The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Never have I seen Eorzea so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. We shall gather in the Garlean Manor to celebrate Moonbreeder's life and mourn her passing. That was a short and unnecessary cutscene.
Well, you have to have a turn in, because I don't think the quest can be turned in by a cutscene.
Yeah, fair enough. As Moonbreeder was a native of Garlean, I feel it is only fitting that we gather before the Mark of the Scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? It is a monument found at Rethfrost, and is sacred to Thaliak, guardian deity of the City of Learning. There shall we pray for our dear friend's soul, and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. Oh, hey, isn't that the deity thing that I also chose? Hey, it is, Thaliak the Scholar. Now I need the Rising Stones.
Well, that's a bummer. Like monkey paw curls, like it's like, oh hey, finally a character with a personality. Maybe this is a sign of good things to come, and she's dead.
Dies. Yeah.
Well, it was like a protagonist and antagonist character that existed just for the purpose of establishing that we can kill Ascians now.
Honestly, thank goodness, because otherwise I would have went this entire game assuming that we could never do it and would have just given up and not completed the main story.
You mean like we did for several weeks?
Yeah.
Bahamut?
Exactly.
The Mark of the Scholar at Rathfrost.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
I don't know, it just seems... I'm still not too sure how her throwing her dumb bod into the beam was enough to fix the problem. Like, how much...
I guess she added herself to the Aether or something?
Yeah, how much Aether does her body have? That's a lot of Aether.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean...
We're dealing exclusively with unquantified powers, so anything could work if you just say it did.
Yeah, like I feel like we probably have a lot of other people we could have sacrificed instead of her in that literal building.
Well, not only the fact that
we're now establishing a horrifying plot point, which is that you sacrifice people when you need a lot of Aether.
Yeah. We also have, the staff that can manipulate the natural Aether around us. Like, we're surrounded by Aether in this place. Like, why? I don't whatever.
Oh, hey, it's the dragon that fucked us. You're the reason she's dead.
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser, but I was not, and you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it. And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Life for death, a fair exchange. Other bargains will be struck.
That's supposed to be a wolf? What is wrong with wolves in this game? Have they seen a dog before?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with them? They're so horrifying and they have pointy heads for some reason. That's not better. I worry about what the dogs look like. I assume that nobody that worked on this game owns a dog. So it's like Renaissance painters trying to paint dogs and they get those like horrifying looking ones. Okay, that's pretty close. That's Okami though. I would like it better without the really excessive effect around it. Too much. Okay, the tiger stripes are silly. I can see you've been playing a lot.
But has he played enough to get all the mounts?
Okay, now he's just pressing all the buttons.
You're currently muted, Effie, by the way.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've been talking this whole time. Hooray! Yeah, no, I've got 46 mounts out of the... Don't know how many. I don't know if the bots
So, Alphino couldn't bother to show up, huh? I see how it is.
Yeah, no, apparently.
What up,
like, oh no, there's an emergency thing that's been sounded, but nope, Alpha don't show up. There we go. 46 out of 198 mounts at this point. Oof.
That's a surprisingly small number of mounts.
Well, that also, I assume that excludes like the ones from the shop and the ones that you can't obtain anymore, like, you know, the Gobu, for example, which you could only get if you played 1.0.
I'm back and the PvE trophy and the PvP trophies.
Yeah, the ones for seasons that have already passed. Anywho. Go back to talk. We gotta voice Mephilia again, probably. La. La. Yep. Let me know when you're all here.
Yep.
Yep.
Though we have said our farewells, the pall of sadness has diminished but little. Forgive me, as antecedent, it is my job to be the pillar of strength for all others to lean upon. Yet I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way, and not to be lightly swept aside. Do you not agree, hero? Complete the quest. And cutscene. It is as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. But why? But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our duty. The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Louisoix, Moonbreeder, our fellows at the Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need to remind you of this, of course. 'Tis for my own benefit that I repeat these words, a reaffirmation of mine own chosen path. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. My apologies again, hero. There's no other to whom I could display such weakness. You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in the days to come. A victory won, a comrade lost. To honor the fallen, the living forge ever on, toward the light of a new day. Add more dialogue for me to read. Hooray.
You are free, company leveled up.
Wow.
Have you a moment, hero? I believe Ida wishes a word with you. I should consider it a personal favor if you would lend a sympathetic ear to her troubles. She has not been herself since Moonbreeda's passing, and my heart aches to see her so downcast, because everybody somehow falls into a fit of depression and immediately starts acting weird 30 seconds after someone dies.
I mean, hopefully. Be a little weird not to.
I mean, yeah,
Anyway,
but at the same
that's
time...
enough. Let's go get a rabbit costume. Or chicken costume? I forgot.
Chicken
What was
costume.
It's a chicken costume.
Let's go get a chicken. Is it an old doll? Can we go- Is that where we go?
You're a year too late for the rabbit costume.
I mean, you
Well-
say that, but Andrew's a walking rabbit costume, so...
I mean, you can always buy it from the store.
Probably.
Also, that ends 2.5, and the next quest is 2.55.
Oh man,
I was really
moving up the world,
expecting
guys.
6.
We got another...
Anyone know where the
hold
quest
on.
is?
Oh wait, no, it's in Gridania, isn't it? Yeah, it's in Gridania, I think. Also, hooray, we have another 30 some odd quests. Or 16, rather, until we're done. lots of things. Yeah, so it's in
One
in
day.
I could have sworn it was in major cities, but no, it's specifically Gridania.
This one is specifically in New Gridania. Or
Yep.
Old Gridania.
Right outside of the amphitheater.
Whoa.
At the amphitheater, yeah.
Wild Rose set? So many cosmetics.
This way. Where is Zakuf?
Where are we going?
Gridania.
Gridania.
Where am I going from there?
You'll take the Aetherite.
The amphitheater.
Yeah. So hopefully you unlock the shard. I'm assuming you unlock the shard. Well, there we go. Hopefully. Yep, you did. Okay. And then all the way onto stage. Talk to
Very
Zadoodle.
shiny. Jihi Alip. That's a lot of name.
Yeah.
Come one, come all, for the season of hatching tide is here once more. I am Gigi Alipo, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance on this most blessed occasion. Don't tell me you're an adventurer, yes? Well, you certainly have an inquisitive nature of one at any rate. May I ask your name? That's a stupid name. Well, I should probably mention that the hatching title began with a vision I had before the Seventh Umbral Calamity, in which the 12 Archons delivered unto me a message. From atop their giant decorated eggs, they called to me, "Arise, young dreamer, and make ready the vessels of our return." When I awoke, I quickly set about filling the realm with all manner of painted ovoids, and thus did this joyous yearly celebration come to be. I must say the prophetic dream I had this year was even more fantastical than usual. I was assailed with images of rabbits and chickens who worked together, paw and claw, to construct a wondrous backdrop to our festival. Always before when we made efforts to recreate our visions, the fates rewarded us with some special occurrence. And already it has begun. No sooner had I donned my bunny costume than a chicken-suited poultry farmer arrived in town with a flock of feathery charges and offered to lend his assistance just as I foresaw. There has, however, been one tiny bump in the road. You don't happen to have a few moments to spare, do you?
I'm always up for an expedition.
Puns. The developers love them.
Everyone does, except you people. Something's wrong with you.
Let me put it to you this way. I like puns when they're actually good puns.
You just like puns when they're your name. Oh, it's just a simple errand, really. I promise not to take too much of your time. It's just that my good friend Nonota went to collect eggs from the poultry farmer, and well, she should have returned by now. I'm certain it's nothing serious, but I would be ever so grateful if you could pay a visit to the Great Loam Growery and see what's keeping her. Oh, I can't fly here.
Can't spell punishment without pun.
Yeah. That's also a pun.
Also, while I'm thinking about it. While I'm here. There we go.
You did it. Let's see.
So we gotta survey the area. But Botanist Guild.
Oh, yep. Right. That's in the town, so I can't just teleport there via my clicking.
Yep.
Gotta go talk to the doodle. He's down here.
That was destination right here.
Wait, it was what? Guild?
Right here, survey.
Right here, back here.
I didn't
survey
have that
the
one.
land.
Time to run all the way there.
This is truly exasperating. Oh, you're not here, Keith. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah, I have to run.
You didn't get all the freaking aetherite shard?
Well, you just run west from the amphitheater.
I'm right here.
Oh, hey.
Getting it.
How did you not already have these?
I only have 4
because
of them
he
total
didn't do
in this area.
Do the thing that we all told him to do, which is get all the Aethernet shards.
Place doesn't matter apparently.
I mean, not for your specific class now.
Okay. If you're in search of Nonota, well, congratulations, you found me. So, who are you, and what might I do for you? Jilly was worried, you say? Right, I should probably explain. But before we delve into that, I should introduce you to Master Polwyn. Greetings. Yes, I am responsible for the little darlings. We heard word of this delightfully eccentric festival taking place in Gridania and simply had to be a part of it. By little darlings, he means the chickens, and they seem to be a touch out of sorts at the moment. The idea was to have them on hand to lay fresh eggs for us, and I've been trying to help soothe a whole barn full of ruffled feathers. But even wearing the costume didn't stop me from being battered by charging chickens or spattered with fresh droppings. Honestly, I'm not sure what was injured more, my body or my pride. The poor dears are simply not used to travel. Please don't think less of them if they act a bit rambunctious. A bark. What? Get the hell back into coop. Oh, gods!
Crush him.
My precious sweetlings, no. Hero, if you planned on being heroic today, now is the time.
Just kick it full force.
Omaewa Shinderu.
That's a new face. I haven't seen that one.
Nani? As you stare into the eyes of the feathered fiend, you feel a brief connection being made. Hand over the fancy feed, and I'll give you the eggs you need. Thus spake The spake? What is spake? I've never heard the word
spoke
spake
in the
before.
past tense for annoying people.
Middle English, man, it's weird.
The spanked those black soulless eyes. At least you think that's what they said. This music doesn't seem fitting.
You don't think they should be dramatic about a psychic linking with the the ransom demands of a chicken?
Nah. You think the little darlings want their fancy feed? Well, I do have a special mix I developed with the help of a professional Bismarck culinarian for extra special occasions, and I suppose this qualifies. It's dreadfully expensive, even in small amounts, but how could I withhold a treat from my beloved beauties? I think we have enough fancy feed for everyone. Come, Nonota. The ladies await their feast. Right. Hatching tide must go on.
We go in there and they've summoned an icon. A chicken icon.
Giant fucking chicken. Oh god, what are they doing to them?
That is a question you probably don't want the...
No, my little darlings. You needn't be so... Ow! Such a feisty welcome. If we could just... Ow! 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 Not the fingers! Please, we're just trying to... Oh no. The feed's gone everywhere. They're chickens. They'll eat it off the ground. Just chuck it at them. It's fine. Phew. That seemed to cheer them up immensely. I suspect we'll have some eggs to collect in rather short order. Cheer them up? They've worked themselves into an absolute frenzy. Oh, fuck. Perhaps our adventurous friend here would like to try her hand at egg collecting? I'll even give you one of my spare work suits to wear. What a wonderful opportunity for you. Sort out your gear, say your prayers, and we can have you filling a basket with eggs in no time. Just say the word. Complete. Can I even wear the helmet? Or am I gonna look like a dumbass wearing a chicken outfit?
It's only one way to find out.
Where is...
Was it just already in here? Let's see.
Either got sent to your armor or sent to your inventory.
It most likely got sent to your armory chest.
Oh, placed in my armory chest.
Character armory.
Chicky.
You look ridiculous with just a chicken head, Keith.
Oh, I can wear it. Thank God.
It just deletes your ears.
So then they can do it.
As a chicken, this dance is incredible. Jesus Christ.
God.
Yeah, this is a decent set. The horn is weird. The weird, only one shoulder horn.
I mean, that... Yeah, that is a little weird.
I would just like the threat of randomly destroying somebody's eye. The chicken knight has arrived.